We did say while you are all focused on David Warner, maybe Stephen Smith and Manas Labuschagne and Usman Khwaja's recent run of form, don't forget what Travis Head can do. And Brad Haddin, let's look back at the innings right from the get-go and how it's finished. It must be a wonderful story too for those that have backed Travis Head. You speak of how important it's been that this team management has backed him. They've seen the best of him on the biggest stage.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful story for the last 24 months, the way Travis Head's played it. But it also took a lot of bravery from the selectors and Paddy Cummins to continue with Travis Head. He plays a really high-risk game, but what it is, it's a really rewarding game for Australia. It's a very similar role to Adam Gilchrist has played in the past, where he comes out and he counter-attacks at number 5. He allows guys like Steve Smith and Manas Labuschagne just to go about their business, not worry about the scoreboard. And today was no different. He was 28 off 20 balls and he finished the day at 146 at nearly a strike rate of a run of balls. So the way he's playing at the moment and the way he counter-attacks this Australian batting has taken their batting to a new level.
We saw the best of him. No sort of out of the way trying to dominate or play risky shots. There's a bit of touch play that he's got. There was a weakness to begin with. People trying to bowl short. We saw a pitch map where the strike rate was 40. I think during the course of the innings, he's also improved on that weakness. That strike rate has risen. So that tells you the quick learning from Travis Head, because he was also looking to pull some short balls, got to 100 with the pull of a short ball. So there's a lot of growth that has happened in this man, in this innings alone.
I mean, just following up on the Travis Head story, Brad, must be a nice feeling. First Test 100 away from Australia at this stage. It's a fairly late stage of your international career. And to do it in a World Test Championship final.
Yeah, there's been a lot of question marks about whether Travis Head could play one in India. We've seen when he went to the top of the order over there, he excelled. And the other big question he had to tick was whether he could play in English conditions. He hasn't had the best of form over in England playing county cricket. Could he handle the Duke's ball moving around? But that all got put to bed today. I thought his footwork was really sharp. He trusted his defence, which is still a big one for me. And they did go after him with short balls for a while, where at stages he looked vulnerable. But when they aimed at his front shoulder, then he looked like he was in a bit of trouble. But if they gave him any width, he used the pace of the ball. And as you said, he started to play pull shot at the back end of the day and started to expand his game. So this is a big 100, not only for this series, but Travis Head's belief that he can do it in all parts of the world.
Yeah.
As far as India are concerned, the window that they had to get Head with that short pitch bowling passed very quickly. Sanjay, could they have done any more after that?
They could have maybe tried that earlier, and that's where we talked about it, thinking on your feet and getting into those plans earlier than scheduled. Maybe that could have helped, but once a batter is set and the kind of confidence that he has, and plus this pitch is not like an English pitch anymore. I mean, there's no seam movement of the deck. There's nothing much happening in the air. That's why I believe India can put on a sizable score. But this is Travis Head's story, and I think there's lots to like about him. Somebody who just plays normally and are able to score at a strike rate of 60 or 70 in Test cricket are a big boom, because they put pressure right back on the opposition so quickly.
And a striker of 94 today. Well, Travis Head says at the end of the day when he was being interviewed that it's a lot of hard work. Don't go by how the scorecard looks, that he had to really work hard for his runs today. So is that just what batters say?
Test batting. At Test cricket, I mean, we've had a long run of T20 cricket, but when I was coming to the studio today, what was I thinking about this format? There are a lot of people, actually, cricket fans, cricket lovers, who come out of the woodwork and start sending messages, very excited about this game, purely because they know that the players that they've watched in other formats will be put to the sternest test. And that's why, he's got 100, it all looks very easy from a distance, but Test runs are hard runs.
जिस पे नाम सिर्फ एक का हो,
लेकिन हो पूरे देश के नाम।
उस चीज को हाउ डू आई डिस्क्राइब इट? इस जर्सी के लिए मेरे फीलिंग समझाना इम्पॉसिबल है,
पर इसे पहन के
I feel just one thing, impossible
इज नथिंग।